Hello! Welcome everyone! Welcome Jack, welcome Forrest, welcome Gert, welcome Jam, welcome Prague, welcome Ribbon, welcome Nimmernimin, welcome Borb Fan, welcome to May, welcome Earthling Plant, welcome, and welcome Cubert, and welcome Quantum Eggs, oh my goodness, yeah, Chige, you may have seen, Chige species 1000 is happening. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. And you might be wondering, sorry, is that BGM loud? I think the BGM's kind of loud. Yeah. That should be better. That's more around what I normally have it at. The big 1000. Yes, Mammal Time and Geek. You might be wondering, what do I have planned? And the answer is absolutely nothing, but I want to plan something. I want to do something retroactively. I want to see what we get, and then sometime in the next week, my hope is that there will be an extra stream themed around whatever Mammal 1000 would be. And like, I have no idea what's gonna be. I'm just hoping a vision comes to me as we do it, as we roll it, you know? First, you were agging, weren't you at some point you were agging, ladies and gentlemen, we were floating in space, but I forget if you like switched off that or not, or maybe that was like a one-off. Maybe, yeah, just go for it. You can always, exclamation mark adjectives and then like control F for risk. Right? And then you can catch up on what you had been doing, potentially. But yeah, welcome in everyone. Yeah, Chigachu is happening. But yeah, let's pull up. Oh yeah, before we roll adjectives or something, walking outdoors. I've been walking outdoors. Today I went to the marina. Here's a photo I got of a least sandpiper. These things are tiny. It's fucked up. Cause it's like, that's awesome. Just bragging it out. I like that approach. But this is the least sandpiper and it's messed up because it's such a tiny creature. So like when I saw it from a distance, I can even consider, because I've seen sandpipers before, but this thing was like a tenth the size or something. It was just like the size of a sparrow, and I'm used to these things being like, I don't know, rabbit size or something. So it's insane that you can just get a type of a bird that's like a tenth of the other size of the other birds of that type. I love these. These were very fun. They're like a whole bunch of them just pecking at the mug by the shore, and I like this pic that came up. There was also, before I even got here, I ran into like a giant flock of turkeys. They were just like on this like rogue. On this, my capture's all messed up, but maybe I can just pan around and that's immersive. They were just like on this like bike path, and people were just like biking by and like coming within like inches of these turkeys, and the turkeys were like completely unbothered by this. It was insane. And I like just stood there for a while, slowly like kind of creep towards them a bit, and then just stay crouching there. And again, they're completely unfazed by me. So one like walked right up to me, and I was able to get this like portrait shot that I'm really happy with. I love turkeys so much. They're like such weird and freaky aliens. Yeah, like look, sorry, this is like almost gruesome. Like look at I love it though. Like look at the insane flesh they have on their neck. It's like deeply like strange alien animals. Which is weird because they're just like so familiar to us. Hey, welcome Archibald, and let me get for it to be clear, do you want the adjective to be holes, or do you want it holes dash Mercury Rev? I kind of like holes dash Mercury Rev, because then if we go with my idea of like pulling up the song and using that to review it, we can remember it. Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think you're absolutely correct. Well, welcome, Malibe. And Gao evening, Grigio. I think I just welcomed you normally, which is so wrong. You need a Gao. Hell yeah. Yeah, that is true. Someone could, like, open up... Maybe in, like, a year, someone can, like, pull up adjectives and then search all the ones you gig and, like, convert it to a playlist. That would be quite fun. Wait, we're gonna go. I gotta scroll up, but there we are. Hey, welcome, Kinski. Welcome, welcome. But yeah. I don't know if there's anything else. We Trip? They're the one with the, like, colorful rectangle album that has, like, that's called, like, Innovate Business Success or something, right? That's the name of their album, I'm pretty sure. It's like a bunch of colorful rectangles, and it's like 3 words with periods. I'm pretty sure it's Innovate Business Success. Yeah, I like that one. I like Sweet Trip. I don't know if I could, like, recognize many of the song names because I'm just horrible at that in general, unless they, like, repeatedly say the name of the song, but they're definitely not that kind of... Yeah, there we go. There, I was so close. Can we acknowledge how close I was with Innovation Business Success? Thank you, Forrest. Thank you. Let me spin an adjective. Let's go. Hey Name, welcome. Good to have you here. Hello, welcome Holly. Scheming, Greetra, awesome addition to the pool. Man, you get to be color coding for this one. I think that feels right. It would just feel wrong having it in gray. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Adjective 2. Puggable. Wait, how is awesome that this is on the list? How drinkable. Could you safely drink this animal? Puggable is such a, like, funny word on its own, you know? How puggable is it? Like, I guess it's just one of those things where you only ever see it attached to water, so just having it out in the open like that is quite fun. Oh yeah, quantum eggs. Greedra Green, great addition. Wait, as soon as it's gone, I will add it to the pool. Unusual. That was like kind of straightforward. We just good. Scheming and puggable is already like, you know, kind of encroaching on our Zane budget. We need some normalcy as well to balance it out. Greedra Green and VTuber. Oh, VTuber is excellent. I have explicitly said for like several mammals we've gotten that there should really be a VTuber based on that creature. And I do look forward to thinking about whether, like, Thomas's rice rat would be more or less plausible as a VTuber mascot than the swamp grass rat, you know? I think that leads to a lot of very fun decisions. We do need a jackass shrew VTuber. God, there are so many adjectives we could have gone for the jackass shrew. That would have been delightful. Unsung, yes. That one's very real. It's like a funny word, but again, there have been several mammals where it's like, it's fucked up that we don't all know about this creature, you know? Like, I think unsung you could just read as obscure, but I think it's a bit more than that. I think to be unsung, it needs to, like, deserve to be sung, you know? Like, I guess that's not literally contained in the word unsung, but I feel contextually you almost only ever describe things as unsung if they should be sung about, right? Like, it's always unsung hero, not like, I don't know, unsung grains of sand in the middle of a beach or something, you know? Singable, hell yeah. Oh, these are good adjectives, yeah. Welcome Krua and welcome Large Novelty. Yeah. I mean, there are those, right? I feel like... Well, how usual is domestic dog? Because, like, to us, it's extremely usual, but on the grand scale of mammals, it's actually quite unusual. There aren't really many other mammals that look at all like that. It's, like, quite a unique character. We need to think about what unusual is measuring against. Because, like, for a lot of them, it's going to be easy. It's going to be like, this is a really regular looking mouse, or this is a really weird looking mouse. Like, imagine, like, fringe cases where the mammal is, like, somehow very unusual, but we're very used to it because it's, like, an iconic creature. But yeah, well, I guess we'll cross that bridge when it comes. It's very possible we'll get, like, nothing but, you know, groove-toothed fruit bats this whole time, and it won't be of any concern at all. But let's spin some mammals. Arvicanthis abyssinicus, so presumably found in Ethiopia. Yup. The Abyssinian grass rat. Hey, welcome, Rebuttal. See, am I allowed to, like, include worthiness of being sung about in my criteria for unsung, or do I have to give, like, every single mammal I get, like, a 248 because no one has heard of it? Actually, this seems quite sung. Look at all these observations. It's like, I was not expecting this. What the hell? And, like, very good photos, too. Not like the usual mouse photos that are, like, incredibly blurry something at night. Look at that! What a handsome creature! Oh, that's delightful! The stripe? The stripe is really good. God. Yeah. This image is by Jean-Louis Carlo. Yeah, man, that's good. Let's read about the Abyssinian grass rat. Which I wasn't expecting there to be much info, but that many photos, I wonder if there is actually a chance some unknown creature. May occupy crop fields, possibly gregarious, living communally in nests. Presumably herbivorous. Not a ton of interesting information. Yeah. I like that they're gregarious and live communally. I like that they may occupy crop fields. Do we feel this creature's unsung? Like, on one hand, I think it's, like, very well sung. Because, again, it seems to be a, like, pretty obscure rat only found in Ethiopia. And yet, we have, like, 30 really nice photos of it. That's a lot more than, like, most racks like this. You know, most racks have nothing, or, like, one photo of a Gegwon in some, like, museum drawer. So I think on that ground alone it's quite sung. Is it scheming? They talk about how, like, friendly and gregarious it is. So I think this has, like, no ill intent, and as a result, it's not scheming. I think it could if it wanted to. It looks quite clever. But I don't think it does. Poggable. I mean, this could be, like, I don't know, like a tiger, or maybe, like, a wheat bear or something. These are quite poggable colors, and it's just, like, so pretty and well lit. And the stripe kind of looks delicious. I think this is quite poggable. It also, like, looks so clean, right? It's not, like, covered in mud and dirt. This is, like, quite a healthy supply of water. Unusual. Okay, it gets, like, a big of a bonus. Like, the stripe, the coloration. Yes, it is another grass rat, but it's, like, quite different from the, like, average rat we get on this stream. So, I'm not saying it's unusual, but I'm just saying, like, most creatures like this would probably get, like, well below 50. But this one does stand out. And yeah, I mean, there could be a lot more, and it is quite a good creature, so I think it deserves to be sung about. But for the aforementioned reasons, I don't think this is unsung. There are so many amazing photos of this. What the hell? Really good dorsal stripe. They are friendly and hang out with each other. I think that's good. Yeah. Let's spin another mammal. That's funny. The shrew animation always... Oh yeah, I should have on screen. I should have on screen the current mammal number, right? I was just kind of... Let me do that. Let me do that. And yell at me if I don't update it. But I just hacked the stream key thing that everyone has been having happen. I thought I was immune because I was not hit at all. And yet, that's like so annoying. Has anyone solved this issue? I could check out like the existing solutions that everyone says do not work, but my impression from watching Holly's streams is that there just is no current solution. It's just something that happens and you can try every single solution online and nothing fixes it, which is kind of awesome. Hopefully that changes. This isn't like disruptive to just have here, is it? It's not too bad. No. It wasn't. The stream didn't crash. A lot of people have just been having this problem where it says OBS failed to authenticate stream key, blah blah blah. Hey, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome.
Repo man's always intense.
But yeah, apparently this is a common issue, and like my friends have looked into it, and there are few solutions online that just do not work, and it is affecting many people, and it's either an issue with Twitch or with OBS, and we just have to wait for it to be patched. Was the conclusion I saw. But yeah, welcome Glep, welcome Grey Tree, welcome in everyone. Thank you so much for the rig. I'm young, I'm on a quest to review every single species of mammal. We get through about 20 per stream at 2 streams per week, and I've been doing this for about 6 months now, which is insane. But that means we're about to hit Mammal 1000. It will be happening today. So stick around. We're just putting up the counter, and it's just whining because my stream. Because, yeah, I ran into an OBS bug that I thought I was immune to. Let's change this color for contrast. What's a nice color, I think? I like this could be good. Yeah, let's put that there. And maybe I can just adjust the opacity a bit so it's slightly less obtrusive. Maybe it's fine. I think it's fine. But yeah, Mammal 1000 happening today. We just rolled the American Pygmy Shrew and bearing the league. You can believe it should be the second smallest mammal in the world, which is really fucked up because I already rolled the second smallest mammal in the world. So there's some Malive that is gonna be revealed. So wait, I shouldn't say that because that makes it sound like I have something prepared. So at the start of stream, I was talking about how I have nothing planned for Mammal 1000 except I want to plan something when it happens. The only thing planned is that there will be a plan. So when we roll Mammal 1000, I will start thinking of ideas, and at some point next week, not during a usual stream time, there will be an extra stream with Mammal 1000. But I want to do something based off what Mammal 1000 is. Whoa, I cannot mean to do that. Yeah, I'm not trying anything 1000 times. That is too many. That is not happening. Okay, maybe I should make this smaller. It's bothering me how much a cover is. That's good. Everyone can read this. You can all see this. It doesn't need to... Yeah. Yeah, let me see if I can find the other second smallest. God, smallest is gonna give me so many hicks. But we know we can ignore everything other than the shrews. Second smallest mammal. Yeah, Eurasian least shrew was called the second smallest mammal. Let's see if Wikipedia even claims this about both mammals. Yeah, second smallest mammal by mass. Maybe this one's the second smallest mammal by like length or something. Maybe this one's like skinny and the Eurasian least shrew is chubby. And yeah, the like very small shrews are just like eating every waking hour. It's messed up. Like they need so much food to survive. So it's just they sleep, they wake up, and then it's just constantly foraging and searching for food. Five centimeters long and weighs 2 to 4.5 grams. Meanwhile, Etruscan shrew less than 4 centimeters long, though that's boggy. There's also the kale, and are they including a 2 centimeters? So it's 3 plus 2 here. Well, this is 4 plus 2.5. But then 1.224 grams versus 2 to 4.5. Okay, we've solved it. This is the second shortest shrew, and the other one's the second lightest shrew. Oh, this has already happened. My list is like terribly out of date. But there's like, I don't know, I've been thinking about doing something at the end. The problem is all the like new mammals aren't like here or something. It's all after a careful amount of analysis, we have found that the like after like molecular analysis, we have found that the like East Indian swamp rat is actually 11 different species that, you know, if you look closely, their molars are slightly differently shaped. And I've thought about doing a catch-up stream at the end, but I don't know if I can like subject people to like 1,200 species worth of we did DNA testing, and these indistinguishable mammals technically count as different species. Yeah, no, this is huge controversy. What counts as the second smallest mammal? Oh, there's so much information, I guess, because of how small it is. People love that. People love when you're the second shortest mammal. Yeah, it has to eat 3 times its body weight daily, which means capturing prey every 15 to 30 minutes day and night. A full hour without food means certain death. Isn't that insane? Isn't that like such a fucked up existence? It is like working every living second. The pygmy shrew never sleeps for more than a few minutes at a time and is in a constant search for food. Then yeah, everything eats it because it's so small. And yeah, again, they're too small to have like regular days. So instead of like sleeping through the night and being awake in the day or vice versa, they just like go through this like very short mini gaze where they just sleep for a bit and stay awake for a bit and sleep for a bit and stay awake for a bit. But which I already knew. I did not know they had biases, so I guess it prefers being awake during night than the day, which is interesting and makes sense if it relies mostly on smell and hearing. When feeling threatened or scared, the shrews make a sharp squeaking noise and run for trouble. Fish eat them even. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Any little bug counts as food. It's not like it has to cover like. On one hand, it's eating every few minutes. It has to eat every few minutes. On the other hand, it can eat every few minutes. Like that is somehow a viable plan. Winter snow does not stop them. Hell yeah. Whoa. Usually a positive correlation exists between latitude and shrew body size. I need this chart. I need the chart of shrew body size against latitude, but the American shrew is an exception. Actually, this chart might exist. There is a paper. No full text available. Are there like figures? There might be figures. I need this chart. I need this graph. Images. No. Please. Okay. Well, if someone has institutional access, they can... I probably have institutional access for this. I can quickly check. It's just a slight pain to like. Obviously, you don't want to do my institutional login while have that be visible on stream. Independently, though, that would be very funny. Like a throne for... a throne for just like paper access. Okay, well, I'm not able to log in through the portal at the moment. Alas. No chart today. Hey, do you think there are images? Like, shrews are hard enough to photograph as it is, but this is like a beloved. Yeah, this is a beloved creatures. We have photo. Oh, we so have photos. Look at this. Isn't this adorable? Like, try to picture a mammal this small. This is like a bug. Like, its head is like smaller than your thumbnail, you know? Like just look at your hand and picture a mammal that small. It's insane. They're so cute. I know. Incredible. Hey, welcome Vodka. Welcome, Ohanya. Thank you, yeah. We're reviewing the second smallest mammal by length. Oh. Etruscan shrew. So that's the thing that it doesn't matter how you measure if you're measuring by, which we have yet to get. We have the second shortest and the second lightest, but we don't have the shortest and lightest creature. But we don't have the shortest and lightest creature, the American pygmy shrew. Sorry, I mean the Etruscan shrew. Yeah, good question. God, is it scheming? I don't know if it's like the pose here actually kind of makes it look like it, but also looks so nice and innocent. The eyes look so nice and innocent, But the hands, let's get a closer look. No, I think this is friendly. I think this is just the most innocent creature in the world and has no evil plan. Poggable. It's so small, I want to say yes. You could drink this so easily. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Unusual. So yeah, I don't know. It feels too narcissistic to have like the whole stream gimmick counter up, but also just it's the second smallest by length mammal in the world. That means that's like very unusual, right? That's like very extreme. There are like almost no mammals smaller than this. It's a very unusual size. So I think that counts for a lot. Even if it, maybe I shouldn't go crazy, because its vibe is still quite normal. Unsung? Well, it seems quite well documented, but it sucks so bad being the second smallest shrew, right? The second smallest mammal, because everyone's looking up the smallest mammal in the world, right? Like, people are constantly Googling this. No one is looking up the second smallest mammal by length, even though that's pretty damn close, right? They're just one away. Exactly. Living in the lack of shadow. Exactly. So I think it deserves something for that. It must be so awesome being the second worst person, yeah. Second smallest mammal. Second time we've gotten the second smallest mammal. This one's by length, I guess? They give out a sharp squeak when alarmed. If it doesn't eat for an hour, it faces its third guess. Yeah, that is rough. Alright, 990 time. Are you ready? Hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Or 992, the number's going up, not down. I'm used to the numbers going down. Kerodon acrobata. I don't need, you can do the math. I don't need to tell you how many there are to go. I believe in you. I believe you'll be able to figure it out. And then I can make it bigger again. I keep fussing with this, but beautiful. Okay. 992. Kerodon acrobata. It is a good name. The acrobatic Cavia. Usually, they often put a fun adjective in the, like, species name, I guess because that just has to be one word. It's rare that that goes through to their common name. Incredible creature, what the hell is this? What the hell is a Cavia? Welcome, useless. Welcome. Oh, it's the kind of thing a capybara is? Yeah, related to capybaras and guinea pigs. It's like intermediate to a guinea pig and a capybara, I guess, at least in size. Rock cavies. Let's see, is that your taxonomically true too? It is, because it's closer related to the capybara than the guinea pig. Yeah. Acrobatic is an awesome descriptor. I hope we learn why they're called that. Hey, welcome Valerie. Yeah. You're in time. We just wrote the acrobatic Cavia. But yeah, welcome in, Valerie. God, this thing is so cool. It's weird that rodents get this big, you know? I still want to know why it's described as acrobatic. That's so, like, tantalizing. You can't just call it that. But, like, looking at its terrain, it kind of makes sense that it would be acrobatic. Like, if it's up in the mountains like that, I guess it kind of needs to be. This image was by Rodrigo Conte. But I guess, is it Cavia or like Cavia? Like, does this thing live in caves? It doesn't look like it does. Yes, you missed the second smallest shrew by some measures. The American pygmy shrew. God. It's so strange. Like, look at that head. This is like an anteater almost in some angles. What a weird creature. I was hoping there'd be more acrobatics in the video though. Could not be matched in GBIF backbone? That's concerning. Wait, no? If I just go check Kerodon. Does the species not exist? Could not be matched. What the hell? Okay, GBIF. What if I just use the GBIF link on Wikipedia? There we go. Bizarre. GBIF just sometimes explodes a little bit. Occurs in rocky limestone outcrops emerging to climb and forage on trees. I like that they describe them as emerging. Like they kind of just appear. It's leaves, flowers, buds, and bark. I'm kind of like shocked at how many things eat tree bark. I did not think there were like nutrients in there. Like it's just wood, you know? I think it is. I'm thinking like Miggling score. I think it might have some plans. Yeah, it is like the pug behavior. Poggable. I would not drink this. It's gonna be hard to be very unusual and very poggable. I feel like I am put off from drinking anything very unusual looking, but maybe a little. Unusual, very high. This is quite a weird creature. Look at it. Unsung? I think this is very unsung. We hear so much about capybaras. I've never in my life heard of the Cavia, and I'm like the mammal learner. And this, I might have even had a Cavia before. Let me check if I have. No, yeah, I think this is the first Cavia. But these are like, yeah, I know, I really like the adjectives. I think these are quite unsung. Like it's such a strange and interesting creature, and no one has heard. I've never heard of these at least. You can search Cavia. No, you just got a bunch of things about like guinea pigs and stuff, and there are like some images. But there's no like, there's not much Cavia content. Let alone acrobatic Cavia, which is such a fun name. Are there like, I should check that there are any like news articles about the acrobatic Cavia. There's a fangame article, but there's a fangame article about a lot of these. And the animals.fangame.com, the most insane sounding website to exist. No, this is quite unsung. Actually, I want to bump it up more. I thought there'd be a bit more for a creature this strange. And there's like very little information about it too. Yeah, the we need an acrobatic Cavia wiki. Kind of between a guinea pig and a capybara. Like both in vibe, but also taxonomically. Eats bark. Fucked up. I think that's good. I think that's good. Sorry, whenever I like stop, whenever I crash Twitch because it's broken, I lose access to my like ag manager thing, which is really annoying because then I don't know when the next ag is going to be. So let me make sure. I guess we can just review one and I can just snooze the ag if it comes up. What am I saying? Let's spin another mammal. Let's spin mammal 993. Ooh, a squirrel. Igniventris. This is a volcanic squirrel. I hope this is a volcanic squirrel. The northern Amazon reg squirrel is mammal 993. Scary image. The tail is quite reg. But yeah. Yeah, do we have more images of this? Whoa, okay. It looks so much more boring here, I guess because of expose. But like, look at this. This is quite insane. Look at how the tail like switches color right there. This is very, like here it's like, okay, it's kind of just like the squirrels we have here. Yeah, I guess it's just going for the like tail and tips are reg, but it is a bit messed up that they call it that. And yeah, it's probably also differentiator, right? Well, This is neat. This is like clearly not the tails I normally see. It is a very... They didn't... So the like common name might be a little misleading. Though again, like reg squirrels, like the things we normally call reg squirrels kind of are just as reg as this is, so it's hard to complain or like close to that. But igniventris, this does look like this does have a volcanic palate, right? It does live up to that part. Yeah, it does also look like extremely muscular in some of these photos. Like this one. But yeah, I love the tail. Even if the, like, I don't know, shape of it is a little disturbing. Copyright is just listed as Fernando, so I guess I will just attribute Fernando. That's kind of cool as a mononym. Thank you, Fernando. Northern Amazon Reg Squirrel. Oh, this thing is so scheming. Like, look at that face. Tell me that's not scheming. Constricts round trays of green leaves and twigs. Individuals live and forage alone, only occasionally interacting with each other at concentrated food sources. They rarely vocalize, but when threatened, they utter an alarm call of low frequency with short series of chatters and chucks. They hang out around palm trees. Yeah, that is fun. It is a delicacy. That affects his Pogable score. Indigenous people hunt this large-bodied squirrel for bushmeat, which can be considered high quality in some region. This thing is so Pogable. Oh, and it's a specialist at, like, eating coconuts. Like, is a specialist on large tree seeds with extremely thick, hard endocarps, including palms. I guess I don't know that that's what a coconut is, but I imagine a tree seed with a very thick, hard endocarp that grows on a palm. That really sounds like coconut to me. But that might be acorn if it's a seed. Right? Not the fruit. Yeah, I guess they are just talking about the seeds, which do just look like this. He eats these. But I love that it's like able of eating the like incredibly hard to eat seeds. Like just excellent teeth. And again, something very funny about seed predator as a concept. Loud gnawing to reach the endosperm through its thick covering is an excellent indicator of presence. To know these are near, just listen for like really loud chewing. But yeah, these definitely a scheme. I mean, they're getting into these like impenetrable shells. Pogable, it's like a delicacy. This thing is like... I think we're not gonna get much that's much better than them going out of their way to talking about how, like, good it tastes. It's weird for a squirrel, but squirrels are pretty normal to me. Unsung. I mean, it's interesting, it's got a lot going on, but at the end of the day, there's nothing like crazy or exceptional about this. It's just like a neat squirrel. And it, well, there's no like news articles about it, okay. But there's a lot of information on GBIF and a number of quality images, so I think this is like fairly well sung for what it is. Really cool tail. Kinda ugly shaped and muscular. Extremely loud. Sorry, no. Extremely capable gnawer. Specialist at eating the very well armored seeds of the local palm trees. Extremely loud chewing is a dead giveaway. That gets near. I think that's good. I think that's good. And I think ads are about to start. So let's take a quick 4-minute break and then review more mammals. See you. Hey, welcome back everyone. Welcome. Alright, let's spin Mammal 994. Sminthopsis, I think, might be backs. I feel like there are a lot of backs with names like this. Alexi? Grey belly Gunnar! Wait, how could I forget the Gunnars? Because I think our Gunnar, our beloved fat-tailed Gunnar, or hairy-footed Gunnar, I think. One of those. From the emote. Is also Sminthopsis. Love a Gunnar. They're nocturnal. These insects, small mammals, reptiles, and amphibians. Holy crap. I knew these things were like carnivores, but I assumed that like bugs. Reptiles and amphibians. It's crazy. Well, it's not even, the page isn't even like cached on our naturalist. That's concerning. Wait, what the hell is this? Okay, our naturalist has this synonymous with Fuliginosa. So it looks like this might be a controversy taxonomy situation. Also, insane photo. I hope this is the one we're working with. I hope we can like separate them by distribution. This is so good. Look at that. God, Dunarks are such like comedians. Poor guy. I want to see if we can figure out taxon changes. Okay, so choose things were merged into this, one of which is critically endangered. So if we can like rule this out, so it seems very unlikely that this image will be of this, especially given that this is least concern. So again, we'll have to see if like yeah, and these are just found on one island. So was this observation on that island? Yes, it was. God damn it. God damn it. Kangaroo Island. Oh, I was so excited for this one, but Fulignosa is like definitely in our pool. We also need to go figure what's going on and why. Yep. Well, I'm glad we'll be able to use that image in the future at least. But what the hell? Why is... Does GBIF think this is a separate species? Yes, GBIF has this as its own species. Because number 65 in this chart. Look at that. The 65 is very cute. I am a big fan. I feel like Dunarks as a whole are kind of unsung. Like, they are quite mouse-like, I guess. Like, they're not the craziest thing in the world, but they're always so photogenic and cute. As we just saw. And they're not, like, they're their own things. They're marsupials. They're not, like, just another rodent, you know? Nocturnal. They live in coastal heath on sandy soils, usually at least 10 years after fire. Yeah, another Australian mammal where they're like very specific about how exactly it relates to wildfires. What the hell does life history events appear to be similar in adjacent mainland populations but are delayed up to 2 months mean? Like, when it has its first work, when it goes to school, what the hell's a life history event? Life history event? Presumably large population. Occurs in a number of protected areas. Yeah, so it mostly eats bugs, but it can eat small mice, lizards, and fruits. They especially rely on smell. Praise Helgenix forepaws before being killed. That's brutal. Okay, so it prefers eating bigger things and holds them before killing them, but smaller things it just gobbles up. Interesting. I mean, they're carnivorous. They eat all sorts of things, including things you wouldn't expect. I think that gives them some scheming score. Yeah, I don't think it's particularly potable. It's weird because it looks so much like a regular mouse thing, but then it's a carnivorous marsupial that eats other mice. So I think, even though its initial appearance isn't that unusual, I think it is quite unusual overall. And yeah, I think Dunarks are kind of unsung for the aforementioned reasons. Eat small mice. And like lizards and frogs. But mostly bugs. Prefers eating big things which it holds in its forepaws, but will eat a small thing. I think that's good. Unlike small things which it just gobbles up. Then Dunart. We love those. I think that's good for this one. Let's spin another mammal. $9.95. Makalata Makalata, fun name, rhipidura. Update the mammal counter. Let's look this up. The Peruvian tree rat. Fantail. Its name means fantail, which is kind of peculiar. I have trouble imagining like any rat that you could describe as having a fan tail. Inactive taxon again. Oh yeah, but that's just moving the genus. Holy shit, this is good. This is really good. Look at that. Ah, that's so weird. A lot of like strange large rodents today. These are really good. Armored? So there's no way this thing is armored. The beagle. Peruvian tree rat. Oh, tree rat is just 2 words. Oh, okay. People disagree about whether tree rat is hyphenated or not. Very exciting stuff. Something is weird about an arboreal rodent. Like, I think that's not really something that occurred to me existing before during this stream. Yes, the Peruvian armored tree rat. This thing cannot possibly be armored. Do they mean armored tree rat? Oh, so the armored tree rats I think have spines. Does this thing have spines? I guess it could. It really doesn't look like it. I think it might be an armored... a spineless armored tree rat or something. Like, I think it might be that they're called armored tree rats because they have spines, but then this one doesn't. It could also be the tree that's armored. Baffling. And of course, like, no information on GBIF. Awesome. We can put this entire genome sequence in the notes. This thing is definitely yeah. I should just read the genome sequence and then we could just grow one of these. We could just grow one of these and figure out how scheming it is. They should make like a printer that does that. Like you just plug in the genome and you get the animal. This is probably easy to do. Like, we have the whole genome right there. Hey, welcome, Xavier. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. God, this thing is not poggable. No chance. +2 horrors beyond your comprehension. Unusual. This thing is really quite weird. Again, it's gonna be hard to do well in both unusual and poggable. Yeah, I was talking earlier about how it's weird that there are arboreal rodents, especially ones this big. I guess I can say that earlier, but I think the fact that it's so big and arboreal is very strange to me. And that I think it deserves credit for being unsung. Like, it's a kind of interesting thing that something like this exists, and I really had no idea. Weird that something this big and this rodent can be arboreal. Sometimes called armored? Its Latin name means fan-tailed? Baffling creature. I think that's fair. I think that's fair for the Peruvian tree rat. Let's spin another mammal. Tomomus clusius. That's mammal 996. The Wyoming pocket gopher! Is it actually like exclusive to Wyoming? Oh, even better. Found only in a relatively limited area of southern Wyoming and eastern Sweetwater County and southwestern Carbon County. This like gopher only lives in one part of Wyoming. That's awesome. Just like here. That's really good. I realized I can just open the iNaturalist Gingiva from Wikipedia, which is quite useful. Yeah, pocket gopher is so funny. I also love they're all called pocket gophers. It's not like it's like disambiguator, because every gopher is a pocket gopher. Like there are no non-pocket gophers. That's just another word for gophers that's like the official common names all have for some reason. Like gopher is just short for pocket gopher, kind of. Yeah, that is funny. That it has an extremely small range in Wyoming, and it's not Yellowstone. Like it's some other random part of there. Also, check out this image. Look at this like strangely shaped creature. I love it. I had no idea like gophers could be this stout. I was kind of like imagining exactly this, but like 50% longer, you know? That's kind of messed up. That's great. Yeah, it gets kind of kiwi shaped. This image was by Bibrito. Lives in arid upland habitats with loose, gravelly, and wildering soils usually dominated by greasewood. Common along ridge tops and along edges of washes. Maybe threatened by the natural gas industry. That's fucked up. Okay, yeah, this is just a particularly small pocket gopher. I think that's what's going on here. Yeah, it's like 10 centimeters long. Wait, what the hell? Wait, there's no way, right? There's no way this gopher... There are 10 centimeter long gopher? Do I just have the complete long... typical gopher size? Whoa, gophers are like way smaller than I thought they were somehow. Like this one is still particularly small. But I thought gophers were like, I don't know, 30 or 40 centimeters small. Gophers are like 6 inches long? That's messed up. I was like imagining something twice as big. I guess you just don't see gophers very often. Do people know this? Am I a moron for thinking gophers were like... I guess that'd be like a foot, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I think I was imagining groundhogs. Exactly. I think I'm just... 10 centimeters is still crazy to me. That's like a mouse, you know? That's like, I mean, it's not quite, but you know. That's so tiny. No specific information, but all poker gophers study chugate eat predominantly underground roots and tubers and a limited amount of surface vegetation. And yeah, look at that range. Let's zoom out a bit so you can see. Oh, weird. They're like more spread out than Wikipedia. I wonder if there's just like some of these locations are wrong. Because a lot of the GBIF like location docs have been dubious. Living underground helps your scheming score, I think. It was pocket, which makes it portable, but I don't think that's the same as poggable. Those are just different words. Could you drink this? Thinking like no, but it's kind of close. There's almost some like cola thing going on here. I mean, it's very small. It's a bit strange looking to me. Gophers are just kind of weird. Unsung? No, it's like an obscure gopher that we thought was a subspecies. Well, I guess that goes in both directions. There's like quite a bit of info given how few of these there are though. But like, nothing really specific to it, I guess. And it's kind of cool that's like such a rare gopher. "10 centimeters long." I just realized I had like no idea how small gophers are. Like I was just imagining these at double the size when looking them up. Bunny shape. I think that's good. I think that's good. Let's roll mammal 997. Rhinopithecus. No, I think these aren't. Are these the horseshoe bats? I think horseshoe bat was rhino something else, I wanna say. The hell's Rhinopithecus? Wait, were these monkeys? I think these might have been monkeys. Yeah, these were monkeys, holy shit! Iconic monkey! The most widely distributed monkey in China. I've seen him at so many photos of these guys. Wait, this is the... Okay, first we got the second smallest mammal. Now we got the second most cold tolerant animal non-human primate. I swear for the Japanese macaque, they said like the exact same thing. Probably Japanese is the better way of finding this, because then I can just filter to primates. Because I don't have it in here, but... Am I like not crazy? No other non-human primate lives in a colder climate? Versus, it can withstand colder average temperatures better than any non-human primate. The second time this stream we've had like bizarre competing claims with previous mammals. Because it's like, wait, I thought we already got the most cold tolerant monkey, but we just got it twice. There are just two of them. Oh wow, wait, this is... So first off, note that they said these are the most... Oh, no, I misread it. These are not the most widely distributed species of monkey in China. Not at all, quite limited range. Look at them, they're so wonderful. Oh, that's so cute. When faced with danger, the younger plays at the center of the group while the stronger adult males go to the scene of the alarm. But I love that they just like hide the children in the middle of the pack. Like they all just surround them to keep them safe. That is adorable. Another bark eater, he's lichen, young leaves, fruits, seeds, bugs, mature leaves, herbs, bark, and flower. I love that instead of saying leaves, it specifies that it's both young and mature leaves. Oh, hell yeah. God, this should have been Mammal 1000. Mammal 1000. Well, we'll see. God, these are so cute and strange. Look at that. Like, this is a cryptic. This is a Sasquatch or a Yeti or something. This is such a strange, awesome creature. Incredible. I was hoping we get like really boring mammals up to 999 so I could kind of just blaze through them, but no, instead we get this like delightful creature. Golden snub-nosed monkey. I would trust this thing with my life. It looks so kind. Yeah, there is something just a little creepy about it. Like the nose is just like a skull nose. It's like somehow like incredibly cute and like quite disturbing and scary at the same time, which is such a good space to occupy for an animal. There's just like something kind of unsettling about it. I feel this way about like several monkeys. Like they're just so human looking. Look at this little alien. Look. God. Now I just want to go somewhere that has wild monkeys and photograph them. They're like such good photography subjects. I think a monkey is like one of the best things to photograph in the world. Look at these. Yeah, this image is extremely good. Apes is just some guys. That is so true, yeah. Holy shit. Yeah. Holy shit. Let's read about this. Oh, I love their activity budget. We have their activity budget. 36% resting, 35% moving, 22%... Sorry, 36% resting, 35% feeding, 22% moving, and 5% engage in other behaviors. So, like, notation looks weird, but these are all supposed to be decimal points, I'm pretty sure. I really want to know what the other behaviors are. They spend a lot of time on the ground, but I love that they have I love that they call this an activity budget. That is like so awesome in kindergarten with it. They engage in activities. Yeah, 5% some secret fourth thing. Exactly. Oh, and we have the percentages. 29% lichen, 29% fruits and seeds, 24% leaves, 11% bark, 4% bugs, 1% twigs. The rare twig. This would be like a regime that like dispenses Gogan Snubnose Monkey Foog. And you roll one of these with these Wagagogs and everyone like goes crazy when you roll twigs. That could be quite funny. That could be quite good. But I think it would have to be an activity budget. We need one that has like, because I've seen this kind of activity budget before. We need one with many, many categories. I think that would be fun. And then I could do the Wagag random thing. Yeah, this thing loves lichen. Like, could you imagine 40% of your diet being lichen and bark? Pine cones are eaten during leaner winter months. I know. Especially, like, if it was a little rodent. I would get it, because I could imagine, like, a little rodent grazing on anything. Something this big and sizable just eating lichen off the side of a tree is so funny. Or rocks. Does your lichen grow on trees or rocks or both or neither? I always get the like little moss-like plants mixed up. Again, it looks too friendly. Definitely could scheme if it does, and there's probably a lot of scheming monkeys out there, but this one just doesn't have any ill will in its heart. This thing is so poggable. This is like delicious and tangerine flavored. It is extremely unusual too. I mean, they're quite famous, but they absolutely deserve to be. Are they like sufficiently famous? There was like a 44-minute Nat Geo documentary on these. I don't think I can rightfully call them unsung, no matter how much I love them. Okay, lichen just growing on all of that stuff. That's good to know. %40 of its diet is bark and lichen. Activity budget. %36 resting. We should round these. 36% eating. 23% moving. 5% secret worth thing. Oh, that's awesome. That's really good. Oh, they occur in some of the same forests as the giant panda. What an awesome place to visit. Imagine just being in a forest and running into these and pandas. They occur in the same places as giant pandas. Kinda messed up that birds eat these. I'm sure it's just a like extremely young one, but they do list like eagles and I think and goshawk as predators. Oh yeah, and the young hiding in the center of the pack for safety. Lovely, cute, strange, and creepy creature. I hope so. I hope so. Let's spin. Mammal 998. Oh, this is a really promising name. Short names are usually so good. I wonder if this is another Cavia, but the last one we got wasn't Cavia. The greater guinea pig. Holy shit, look at this. Holy shit. This is just an orb. Yeah. This is so good. Semi-aquatic habitat? They're not kept as pets. God, I can't get over this image. Look at this. Look at this. Whoa, very limited range. But sometimes I feel like with the coastal ones, it's a bit misleading. Because, like, it only lives on coast, right? So it's not like it has the option to expand inland much. And that is like a fairly long distance of coast. I don't know if that makes any sense, like, just, oh god. 3/4 of them get eaten by a lesser grisin. That's kind of insane. They do not retreat into burrows or build nests. Their main defense against predators is acting weirdly. I guess cryptic probably means concealing, not like inexplicable here, right? Cryptic behavior has to mean... I imagine cryptic behavior means like hiding, maybe? But I like to imagine they just act in a very like weird and inexplicable way to defend against predators. But no, it is just camouflage. Yeah, Crypsis, of course. Man. But yeah, it is a cavy in the same sense, because the guinea pigs are cavies. Oh, awesome. During courtship, males urinate on females. Females reject courtship by spraying urine on a courting male. They are perverts. Oh, awesome. Feces are described as small, cylindrical, and dark green. Viscous mucus is also visible when fresh. yeah, exactly, Valerie. God, I hope there's some good images of this. I mean, that first image is so good, I really can't ask for more, but I want more. Holy shit, these are huge! I mean, maybe there's some perspective trickery going on, but this thing looks massive. Holy shit. Wait, 1 second. Look at that! Look at that! I think I might go with this image though. Oh, but it's from the zoo. A wild one's so much more exciting. God, look at them! Yeah. The Puggle image is really good. I want one like that's like a close-up that you can really see it in detail. God. Make and use complex systems of tunnels in the vegetation. Oh, tunnels in the vegetation, so not like underground, above ground tunnels. That's pretty cool. Hey, welcome Benami, welcome, welcome. We're on Mammal 998. Herbivorous and consumes. Yeah, they eat aquatic plants. I guess that's why it hangs out near the shore. And it does have webbed feet, so it's probably a capable swimmer. Oh yeah, and how big was this? That was the one other thing. 22 to 34 centimeters, like a foot long. That is respectable. Wow. Scheming? No, guinea pigs are true. I mean, they might have kind of a mischievous side to them. I think it's just kind of scheming in that sense. I don't think it's up to anything horrifically evil, but I think it might pull pranks. Poggable. Could you drink a guinea pig? I feel so bad doing it. But I bet you could. I bet you kind of could. It does look a little delicious. It's so big, and it's so fun, and I know guinea pigs are kind of familiar, but a foot-long guinea pig, and guinea pigs are like quite big, right? They're always like bigger than I think, because, you know, they occupy the same mental space as like hamsters and gerbils to me, even though they're not. I think these are quite unusual. Unsung? How much greater guinea pig content is there? Probably a lot, because I was gonna say, they're definitely like overshadowed by the domestic one when they're just like way bigger. Because how much domestic guinea pig typical size? Yeah, these are 20 to 25 centimeters, which is quite impressive. But like 50% bigger is like quite a lot bigger. And yet there's not a ton of videos of these actually. I think the existence of much larger guinea pigs is like underappreciated. I think these are actually quite unsung. More than a foot long? Greerter. Semi? Aquatic? They pee on each other during sex. I think that's good. Oh yeah, we should mention web feet, because that's crazy. Awesome roll. Let's do Mammal 999. Gakudictis, grandidieri. Holy shit, we're getting a lot of good creatures. which is like so funny because it means Mammal 1000 is gonna be something incredibly stupid. Like, look at this. Tiny range. One of the least studied carnivores in the world. That makes it sound unsung. The animal can be vocal with a cooing mew and are described as sociable and playful. I love this. Yeah, especially that it doesn't actually reach the shore. It's like just right next to the shore. The smallest range of any Madagascan carnivore. Inactive taxon. Uh-oh. iNaturalist views it as a subspecies. Wikipedia views it as a species. We always defer to GBIF. GBIF has it as a species. Let's go, let's go. Wait, this is so good! Look at it! Look at this image! Wait. Wait. Yes! Yes! This is awesome. Of course, there's no question I'm using this one. New kind of wait, insane note. What the hell? Oh, no. Okay, we can all appreciate the absurdity of the note until spaghetti eating. Spaghetti eating. Hey, welcome, circle back. This is so good. Not quite the right aspect ratio to have well, it almost works. I was gonna say it's not quite the right aspect ratio to use as full art, but like, maybe. What if I just shrink it down a little bit? I think we can. I think this is justified. Because not, again, it'd be better if it was a more like, make more sense in portrait as an image. Oh yes, we have Fogor footage of this. Let's go. Two Fogor. That is blessing. Hey, welcome, Ixnako. Yeah, I think so too. God. Let's pull up the Fogork. I love Fogork. Or Vigork. I guess Vigork is a Fogork project. Look at it. Look at the nose. God. Look at those eyes. So cute. So cute. This image is by Grandidieri. Grandidieri in all caps. Awesome. And this is Grandidier's mongoose. Let's read a bit about Ganchibis. Oh, it was like recently described and then quite soon after we found fossils. And had that happened in the other order, we would have just assumed it was extinct. Easily visible at night, the white keel probably has an important signaling function. Minimum densities are about 5 animals per kilometer, all rights reserved. Yeah, it's so awesome when we, like, think an animal is... it's awesome when we find an animal that we thought was an extinct. Like, this happens quite regularly, it seems, by this stream. Or we'll, like, see it after not seeing it for 100 years. That is just wonderful stuff. There's an ongoing University of Hamburg study, which should fill in numerous details. Okay, note 1. Oh god, I'm gonna have to change the note font here. 1 second. We don't know much about these, but there's an ongoing University of Hamburg study on them, so hang tight. Hey, welcome, Lewis. And then of course, very important note. New kind of photographer. Spaghetti eating. It keeps like reverting the font. That is annoying. I love GIMP. Oh, say yeah. New kind of photographer, spaghetti eating, and they mew and are sociable and playful. Have a cooing mew. They're sociable and playful. I've updated Chicken 3 on some devices. I don't remember if I have on this one. Good question about GIMP. No, I'm still on GIMP 2 on this one. I should probably switch over to GIMP 3. I am slightly worried it will, like, break my, like, you know, custom plugins that I use to, like, do these streams. So I'll probably have to do that, like, well in advance of a stream to make sure it works and has a backup available. Sorry, this was Mammal 999, right? Yeah, this was Mammal 999. Sorry, false advertising. I did not update the calendar. So now it gets time. Yeah, that's my fear. Now is the time for Mammal 1000. Are you ready? Discord art? Wait, it says open at 1K, so I will open at 1K. Herpestes verticalis. Okay, Herpestes is good. Herpestes is good. I was so scared this was gonna be the Swamp Tooth rat. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. Mammal 1000 is a striped neck mongoose. Let's go. I was so ready for this to be like obscure, undocumented fruit bat. Let's fucking go. We got mongoose. Oh, I can so do a striped neck mongoose theme stream. And holy shit, Forrest. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Hashtag GBIF. I love the little forest down here. So cute. Thank you. Oh my goodness. This is so good. Oh my god. I love this so much. Thank you. Hashtag GBIF. Yeah. Lovely. Oh, the expression is so good. Holding up the mammal. Thank you so much, Forrest. Look at them! What a mammal did you get for number 1000? Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so excited for the striped neck mongoose stream. I have no idea what it's gonna be, but sometime in the next week, I will announce it in advance. There will be a striped neck mongoose stream. And yeah, all the like mongooses in this genus got rebranded to Urva. Species 1000. Hell yeah. Insane. Insane that I've made it through 1000 of these. Insane that that's not even close to all of them. Unreal. Yeah, we only got 5 of these. This is the first time it'll happen. I'll go 5 times, so we hit 1000. God, I need a different color. Actually, what if I just... No, we need, in young station fashion, this needs to be randomly selected. I'm gonna select, or semi-randomly selected. Let's hue shift this by a few random quantities, and have a poll on which one's the best. 155, okay. So option 1... is, hold on, this like cyan turquoise blue color. Option 2, how many should I do? 2 options? I think 2 options is nice and simple. Is 88. Which is this greenish color. Okay, so which color of border? Greenish, turquoise-ish. Duration 1 minute, 1 minute's plenty. You need to be here. So again, your options are this. This is the greenish option. And, sorry, this. This is the turquoise-ish option. So here's greenish. Here's turquoise-ish. Pogables, hey, welcome here, Gray, welcome. Welcome to Mammal, wait, let me update the counter. Welcome to Mammal 1000. Yeah, turquoise should be my selection as well. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I should let the poll happen neutrally, but I don't know if there's gonna be some giant last minute greenish surge. Yeah, I wonder what... yeah, that's gonna happen. Oh, that'd be great. Mammals racing. Yeah, let's see what images of this creature exist. Look at that. Oh, I'm so glad I got a real animal for number 1000. Holy shit. Look at this. Look at this. Cute and strange. Mongoose is like, it's rare they get like a good look at a mongoose. It's happened much more since starting this stream than before it. Yeah, you were here. You were here. Oh, there have been many fake animals. The ones that were like psychic once in 1815, and we have like a true sentence like account of what it looked like from then, and we have like never seen it or recovered even a bone fragment since. Those animals are fake. None of those are real. This image is so cute. I can't get over this. Look, look. Yeah, exactly, and it's so could have been. I mean, I would have rolled with it. It would have been kind of funny, to be honest. I'm sure that will happen for one of the thousands, but I was so certain that that's exactly what would happen. Because that's normally what happens. That's most mammals. Yeah. But this thing is so real. Do we have footage? Can I watch one of these in action? Oh, do we ever? Look at it! Look at it! Yeah, there's tons of footage. This is such a well-known creature. Yeah, I like pocket mice. God. They're so peculiar. Like, there's no other animal really shaped like them. Like, prior to this stream, I kind of thought they were like musculids or something. I thought they kind of looked like ferrets because I only had like a vague impression of what they were. But no, they're really not. They really are just their own thing. Oh yeah, let's read more about them before we... Eerie, that is awesome. That is really good. I hope you still have some of your, like, probably not. I feel all this kind of stuff is always ephemeral and lost, but it would be wonderful if you still had some of your mongoose character art somewhere. Whoa, awesome. There's 0... Okay, wait, maybe it's all here. Sometimes it's all under synonym. Yeah, it's all under synonym. There's like no information on GBIF. What the hell? In forests about 20 miles inland. Awesome. Yeah. So, I mean, they're both carnivorans, but I think they're a bit closer than that, because, yeah, they're feliforms. Did you know every carnivoran is either dogs or cats? So cats, hyenas, mongooses, and viverids, those are all feliforms. And then the other one is caniforms, which is dogs, wolves, foxes, bears, raccoons, mustelids, seals, and walruses. So every carnivoran is either dogs or cats, which I love. I think it's so funny that they are actually perfectly bifurcated like that. Illustration, lithograph. Oh, that is beautiful. That is such a good illustration. I should order this. But this is just like some... I don't know, this is kind of bullshit. This is just some, like, someone found a scan of this of this lithograph in public domain and is now selling prints of it. I should just print this out myself. But I do wanna search on Google Lens. Can I find the like origin? Can I find a better scan of this lithograph without like stupid watermarks? No, it's all like watermark to hell. Well, I will look. I will look for I want to put up to commemorate Mammal 1000. I want to like find some public domain lithograph of this. Print it out. Bears are just wide dogs. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, it's very funny that like walruses are quite close to dogs and bears, like closer than they are to like, I don't know, dolphins or something. But like, yeah, like shockingly close. Pigs on frogs, crabs, mouse gear. This thing eats deer, rodents, fowl, and reptiles. Has a scalp body, short legs, a black stripe that runs laterally on both sides of the neck. Wow. Wow. Scheming? And the fact that they must be kind of clever and they must kind of plot to be able to eat prey considerably bigger than they are. Poggable? I want to say, yeah, they're just like so like smooth and again, very like clean looking. I think this is like a delicious skeld or something. I think these are quite poggable. Yeah, and I was saying it, monkeys are just weird. Yeah, they're quite liquid. Unsung. Well, it's messed up that GBIF had nothing about these, but there seems to be a lot of like footage of them and stuff. There's not like much information, but there is a lot of content and there are beautiful illustrations. So glad we got this and not barely documented microbat instead. The mouse gear. Mice gear? Just cute and strange and beautiful. What else do I have to say about a lot of great videos of these? Yeah, exactly, Felipe. Yeah, exactly. These aren't actually closely related to musculads at all, even though they're like both tube-shaped. I had the same impression. I kind of thought these, when I first started doing this, I kind of thought mongooses were in that general territory, but they really aren't at all. Cool neck stripes. I think that's good. Mammal 1000, there will be the striped neck mongoose stream. Yeah, cube is just a very popular shape for things. I think you're right. Holy shit. What 1000? That's a lot of mammals. I'm so glad that like when people ask me how far through I am, I can just say, oh, we're past 1,000, because I just have to say, oh, we're about 900-ish, which sounded so specific or something. 1,000 is so nice to be able to say. Holy crap. Anyways, I think I'm out of ag snoozes. It's coming up on us. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'm gonna take a quick 4-minute break, and then we just do victory laps, and then we just keep reviewing mammals. Alright, I'll see you all soon. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome. 1,000. My God. All right, I guess we can spin 1,001. Let's go ahead. Let's go. I just need to come up with a striped neck mongoose themed stream idea. True, I guess, yeah, palindromic number, hey. Yes, rice rats. We dodged the rice rat by 1. That's insane. We were so close to having to do a themed stream around the the monster rice rat. Okay, we could make that work. Unfortunately, Boardfin, you're just in time for number 1001. But if you zero index the mammals, you're just in time for 1000. Why 1000 was the striped neck mongoose. We can quickly peek at its review again. But yeah, there's gonna be a bonus stream sometime this week dedicated to the striped neck mongoose. Yeah. Right there, it almost looks like an ear flap or something, just a shadow, but no. Oh, so it's just the pink in here. The, like, blurry pink blob in central Brazil is its range. Yeah, I know. I'm wondering this too. Why is it the monster rice rat? Again, you can't give it a name that mysterious without explanation. Status and distribution unknown. Dubious species status. Awesome. Oh yeah, definitely something like that. No illustration even? Is this real? Oh wait, synonym of Oryzomys. Does this have more information? Okay, this has more information. Oh, and this even has the illustration. Okay, awesome. 407. Oh, there is no 407 here. I've been duped. I've been tricked. Am I gonna have to draw the monster rice rat? I think I maybe have to draw the monster rice rat. Okay, wait, this paper is my last choice. My last chance. Because these two are. But this one seems more specific. I really hope so. I really hope there's like one fake rodent in the Handbook of Mammals of the World. Or if the source I use has one, that would be brutal. If I get like caught for using this source and I have to review some like fake mammal. Yeah. God, I'm gonna have to draw the monster rice rat. I guess that's a fun assignment. But I'm so mad there are no images of it, because that makes it even more mysterious why it's called the monster rice rat. Known only from 3 locations. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but it's kind of, like, it's probably that, but it's kind of crazy because there's like a lot of regular adjectives for particularly big mammals. It's kind of awesome to just call this one the monster rice rat. Can I draw something monstrous? This thing should be like... I should go like... Okay, I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. Oh, sorry. You can't see, but you can now see just a hint of what's happened so far. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Okay. Perfect. Should have like little whiskers, I think. Yeah. And then it is like toppling size skyscrapers. That's my idea. Yeah. Let's just go to... Oh, let's give it like a nice... tail. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I was wondering about the lamia part too, but like, isn't the lamia a kind of like serpentine demon thing? It seems like a really weird descriptor also for rice rat. Okay, now down to the colors layer. Yeah, that probably is the... But imagine, you know? Imagine if it's not something like that. Imagine if it's because it terrorizes Ziggies and it's giant. Yeah, I was going by more or less the same premise as well. Okay, now switch to pixel brush. Wait, what's going on? Oh, I'm erasing, not drawing. That's what's going on. No, but I want something like... Oh yeah, if I just decrease the hardness. There we go. Yeah, thank God this creature doesn't exist because horrifying to imagine, and maybe some. Whoa. Fill with transparency, please. Maybe some like awesome flames too. If I can draw that, well, let's try. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We are getting somewhere with this. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. The beast's rampage. Yeah, at first I was like mad I couldn't cut this, but I think we could have had a lot of fun with them. At first I was like extremely relieved this wasn't Mammal 1000, but I think we could have had a lot of fun with the monster race rat. I think we could have made it work. Well, arsonist rice rat actually. Feel it needs to have like nice kaiju colors, like bit browner and a big. Yeah, something like this. There we go. Now tell me that isn't the monster rice rat. I mean, it's a monster rice rat. It's gotta be scheming. I mean, I guess monsters are a bit less subtle than that. Monsters aren't really scheming. They're like wreaking havoc. Extremely not potable. You will die. This thing is poisonous. Oh, where is the rice? One second. Wait, what if I... Okay, wait, one second. What if I put this here? It's gonna be such a pain. Have this here. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, I'm getting somewhere. Excellent cardboard fan. I think this is what I needed. This is, I'm very happy with this. I love the monster race rat. I should draw more of these. I've gotten too good at finding mammals. Perfect. Yeah, that was meant to be like a Siggy. Poggable, yeah, no. Unusual, highly. Look at it. Unsung? It's crazy that this thing is like out there terrorizing Siggy. And you've like never heard of it, you know? Watch out. I think that's my only note about the monster rice rat. Be careful. Piggy couldn't warn us, no survivors. Yeah. Alright, let's spin another mammal. Marmosops? Paulensis. I should remember Marmosops. Yeah, they are opossums. Found in moist montane forests. What does Marmosops even mean? Where does that come from? There's no etymology. I'm gonna actually put this in Wiktionary. Not even on Wiktionary. Does anyone like speak enough Greek to decipher Marmosops? Greek or Latin? I think they should do a mix. Okay, unusual for a mammal. They use the word unusual, which is very promising. Something eyes. Interesting. They reproduce once ever before they die. They have sex exactly once. And this is rare for mammals. God, look at the Kyugi. Also, the same image seems to be on here twice, but sure. Yeah. God, look at that. Yeah, goodbye, monster race rat. This image is by Lucas Alf. Hell yeah. Let's read about this. Oh, awesome. Species accepted. Okay, is there another page? Here. There we go. One Canaan cloud forest above 800 meters of elevations. Oh, so Marmosops was because we thought they were Marmosa. We got them mixed up with these other opossums. They're false mouse opossums. They're pseudo mouse opossums. Eats arthropods, fruits, flower parts, and occasionally small vertebrates. Is there anything else good? Never uses the canopy. I mean, has sex exactly once. It's plenty. It should go with. We don't really need anything more. This thing looks a little plogging. Again, it's very cute, but I think it kind of is. Wait, seasonally varied diet? I missed this. Oh yeah! Yeah. It eats bugs and flowers during the dry season. And have a bigger variety of fruits. So I guess maybe we can assume it ate more mice in the wet season. Mice and fruit, but it says a higher, well, I guess a higher variety of fruits, but maybe less overall. Yeah, reduce relative importance of piper fruit. So during the wet season, it's a piper fruit fanatic. Oh, during the wet season, it relies on pepper, on black pepper. That's good. No, I think it's very poggable, but I also think it's very non-poggable. It's kind of middling. Unusual, they like explicitly call it unusual for a mammal, right? That has to give it a lot of credit. I mean, I think the like variety of South American opossums is underappreciated. I didn't really know about that before the stream, but there are so many of them. Has sex at most once in its life. Seasonally varied diet. During wet season, it's really reliant on black pepper, but eats a greater variety of stuff in the dry season there. Wonderful. It's very cute. I love opossums, all sorts. Let's spin Mammal 1000 in Jew. Martes? Is this like a Martin or Martin adjacent creature? Pennanti. Oh shit, wait. Fisher. Sorry. I was briefly distracting. No, I know these. There's a minor league baseball team named after this. This might be the first creature rogue with well, there's probably not a sports team, right? There's definitely like the Chigas, the polar bears, but I believe this could be the first species rogue with specifically a minor league baseball team. Go New Hampshire Fisher Cats. Yeah, these are awesome. It's crazy that this is just like a thing that hangs out in like New England. These are so cool. There's gonna be so many photos of these, because I think if you live in like the right part of the US, these like adorable little creatures are just like a backyard nuisance. Extremely vertical creature. Despite the name Fisher, the animal is not known to eat fish. It's related to the word fish, which is another word for polecat. That's really funny. That's really good. Does not actually eat fish. They mostly eat bunnies and porcupines, but also a huge variety of other things. They eat small apples during winter. That is so cute. Yeah. Yeah, they just hang out in the forest in northern US. There's like a pretty good chance some of you here have like seen one of these, because again, I think these are like quite plentiful in parts of the US. Crazy. And yeah, it is related to the Martian. Oh, it was moved to Picania. At least on my naturalist. Oh, oh, that's awesome, Archibald. Look, these are the cutest things ever. How are these just like a pest in a large part of the US? You are all so lucky if you live near these. Oh my god. These are so teddy bear. These are like plush toys, not animals. This image is by M.N. Wild. Fisher. It might be, sometimes the range maps are just negative range, and maybe those are like invasive where you are. God, they're so cute. Yeah, this thing definitely looks like a threat chickens. Whoa. Crazy range! What's with them in like, I thought these were like just a northeastern thing. What the hell is going on with them in like Washington and Oregon? Man, they have these in the Pacific Northwest. I'm jealous. Yeah, eats rabbits, porcupines, and gag deer. Yeah, there seem to be observations there. If we go like iNaturalist, observation map, they're very rare, but there are occasional sightings. Like, look, there's like 5 or so ducks of them. This is almost, it's very unlike, actually it seems like the best place to like see them is like way up in Northern California, like very Northern California. But then in the US, they're kind of spotted all over New England. God, they rule. Oh, and like like Wisconsin, Minnesota. How many? I only have like 5,000, so they're not the easiest things to see in the world. Wow. I mean, these are like eating hens and stuff, it sounds like. I think these are quite scheming. Could you drink a fisher? I think so. I mean, it's not like a rodent or a type of thing. Like they're related to martins, but martin is already a weird category. They're like very cute and normal looking. There's nothing like off-putting about them, but they're kind of distinctive, which I think counts as unusual to some degree. Unsung, no, these are like pretty famous. There's like, I've heard of these, you know? I mean, they deserve it, but they're not unsung. There's baseball teams named after them. League baseball team. Extremely cute. Crazy that if you like live in Maine, you can just go into the woods and see. They seem too cute for that kind of thing. Mostly eats bunnies, porcupine, and deer. Yeah. I think aren't there like noises supposed to be? Yeah, they're very loud. I'll put that. Aren't there noises like kind of freaky screams or something, or am I confusing them with someone else? Rare bunivore. Yeah, nothing is eating bunnies. Very much not a prey animal. Mostly apex predator. Yeah, they do make freaky screams. Poor bunnies. It's very funny to me that their evolutionary strategy is like, we know something is gonna eat us, so like reproduce 1,000 times so that like one of our children will survive and also reproduce 1,000 times. Let's spin another mammal. Yeah, it works. It's like the shotgun approach to evolution. Nyctinomops, femorosaccus. And then it's very funny that like whenever they get introduced to an island with like no predators, then like in 3 years the island just becomes like completely overrun with rabbits because they are not built to be in places with no predators. This should be some sort of bat. It's actually the first bag of the stream, I want to say, somehow. Pocket free kill bat. Least concern. Eats bugs. Yeah, extremely ugly animal, which is delightful. Like, very strange face. Oh, this is a much more flattering angle. This is great. Here it's a little, oh yeah, no, oh, I love it. It's very scrunchy face. It's quite cute. Yeah. The Wikipedia image really isn't great. Hey, welcome, Gabagool. Welcome. I kind of love this one too. It looks like it's laughing. God. It does kind of look like it's about to sneeze. Wow. I love pocketing in the description. Like, pocketing is already good. I know they mean pocketing as in it has pockets, but I choose to, like, read as pocketing, like, oh, I pocketed the $10 bill I saw on my way home, you know? I choose to believe this has been put into a pocket. Very chirpy. Oh, this has a playlist. Wait, this. Wait, oh wait, sorry, greatest hit. Sorry, this is a different bat. This is a different bat. This is one of the greatest hits from the biggest bat song library. This is one of the top bat songs ever. That's quite cute. It sounds so jolly. That's wonderful. Typically leave the roost well after dark, an average of 45 minutes after sunset. You can buy owls and snakes. Oh yeah, this is another very seasonally varied diet. In June and July you eat moths. In March and September bugs. Often eats beagles as well. Sorry, often eats beagles as well. Okay. No, again, most bats are scheming, but not this one. This one's too friendly. Not puggable either. Quite unusual. Unsung, I mean, there's good photos and documentation, and it is just another bat with, like, nothing too crazy going on, so I don't think it's not really unsung at all. Cute little chirps. Eats moths in June and July. And bugs in March and September. Really good smile, kinda looks like it's about to sneeze. Alright, let's spin another mammal. Akodon is a grass mouse, sanctipaulensis. Whoa. Oh, the Sao Paulo grass mouse. Hell yeah. Giga deficient. Wait, sorry, let me check this out about the previous bat.
Este es un Nyctinomops femorosaccus.
Let me...
Porque tiene los surcos en los labios muy claramente marcados.
Ah, I'm so scared with him operating that, like, sharp, pointy thing so close to its eye. I mean, he definitely looks like he knows what he's doing, but still.
Además, el antebrazo de Nyctinomops femorosaccus es de más de 45 milímetros de aquí a acá. Es decir, es un murciélago.
We love that highly specific mouse. It's a classic young Scream character. The Sao Paulo grass mouse. No observations, shockingly. This isn't even the right species. Deficient, dense evergreen forest. Medium sized, dark back, Poorly known. No information. Hell yeah. No illustration either. Do we have any specimens, or is it just like all... No, it's just all cables. God, do I have to draw this? I don't want to draw this. Where's the... Why is there no illustration? Please. Hey, welcome Alcazimeth. Welcome. Also, I believe I forgot to update the mammal count, guys. This is 1004. Yeah, some good ones. They got the Golden Snub-Nosed Monkey, which I think is an extremely iconic monkey. And Mammal 1000 was the Striped Neck Mongoose, which is very lucky, I think. There will be an upcoming Striped Neck Mongoose themed stream. Cog. The Sao Paulo grass mouse. Does Sao Paulo have a flag? It must have a municipal flag. Oh hell yeah. Oh, this is like, there's a Brazilian soccer team that I think riffs off this, like uses this flag as part of their logo. Okay, so here's my idea for the Sao Paulo grass mouse illustration. Wait 1 second. Let's resize this. I mean, it's kind of riffing. It's kind of repeating a joke, but whatever. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh yeah, and now for the finishing touch. Sao Paulo grass mouse, indisputably so. Yeah, it is awesome. Just I love this. It almost feels like the top left thing could have been the flag itself, but then they got this. Then Sky can bag it into the corner of this black and white. I like the black and white stripes. I think more flags should do that. Flags are too colorful, you know. We need some like weird, just grayscale flags. Was there anything on GBIF? No, no. This thing's scheming. How else could it avoid detection? Grass mouse sounds kind of good. It's quite normal. Actually, this is like the default mammal. I don't think this is unusual at all. It's extremely unsung. Like, I don't know if it deserves to be sung, but no one has ever sung about this mouse, and that's a bit sad. There really isn't anything out there about this one. Sorry. Perfect. Let's spin a mammal. So it's haha, but this is a good genus. I know it's yeah, we're all thinking it. We're better than that. We're better than that. This is a very good genus. This is the Philippine. Enough with the jokes. Enough with the fun and games because we just got the Philippine wargy pig. Holy shit, look at this guy. Look. Phenomenal. And yet one of four pigs endemic to the Philippines. Look at that hair. Holy shit. Pigs have the like best hair. It's awesome. Pigs are so strange. This is something I'm running into like more and more. There is like really, outside of the pig family, there is nothing even close to that. Like what they're like closest relevant relatives are like, I think like, you know, horses, donkeys, zebras, those kind of things. They're like odd-toed ungulates. Like, you know, there's all like babirussas and stuff, but like, these are all just pigs to me, you know? And then like, once you go beyond that, it's just weird. Apparently like goats and hippos that they're closest to. An individual, yeah, that's awesome. Wargy pig is such a cool thing. They are no-gig ecosystem engineers. Seed dispersers. They influence plant growth. I love this guy. He's an extremely cool creature. We have to get the like crown tuft one, right? Look at this! Look at this! Yeah. This image is by LSJ. Oh, let's check out those ears. Oh, they're very cute. They're like so pointy. Yeah, poggable is one of the adjectives. It's, you know, you look at it and you say, could I drink that? Yeah, yeah, it's very elven. It's very elven. Yeah, this one I think is not very poggable. I love the Philippine wargy pig. No, again, too friendly. That's been killing a lot of them. Not poggable. Quite unusual. Quite a strange creature. I think this is undersung. There's like not nearly enough information about the Philippine wargy pig. It's so good. Actually, I'm bumping up even higher because there's like nothing on Chiba. Yeah, if you look it up, it's just like the usual Giga-based compilers. Partly because I think we used to think it was a subspecies of another pig. Elven ears. Really good hair. Warty pig. I love this one. This one's extremely good. Alright. Incredible. Alright, let's spin another mammal. I might call it here just so I don't have to run ads again. This might be the last mammal. 1005. Euneomys fossor. Oh! Okay, myths got me worried, but it's a chinchilla mouse. The burrowing chinchilla mouse, even. Okay, there's some promise here. Yes! Wait, come bring it back. Come back to me. Come back to me. Hey, welcome, Lopaga. It is almost... Look at this. Wait, I want the, like, full zoom go gimmick just to get a sense of how small this thing is. I love this so much. It looks so cute and innocent and nervous. Oh, holy shit. This image is by Natalie Gutierrez Salgado. Yeah, I love the mice that remind you why computer mice are called that. Like, some of them, along with the tail, are really shaped perfect. Because I think the default mouse you imagine is not really computer mouse shaped at all. Like, its like head is too disjointed separated from its body, and it's too like thin. But this thing is absolutely clickable. Lives in rocky holes and large crevices. They usually live in moderately large groups. 10 centimeters long. That's bigger than the image made it look. It deposits its feces in large latrines. It is potty trained. Wow. Known from a single specimen which may be a composite. Does composite mean like the 19th century dinosaur thing where they like scramble up the bones of a bunch of different animals? That's awesome. Because this naturalist thing has not been positively ID'd as a burrowing chinchilla mouse. If we go to the observation... That's so good. The Naga confirms by saying, may not be real. May not be real. Only known from a single specimen. Which may... No, I love this image too much, I think. How... This, again, way too innocent to be scheming. The small size makes you think it is kind of poggable. It's a bit funny shaped. I think it's not unusual, but it's getting there. Extremely unsung because it might not be even real. Well, I don't know. Maybe that makes it less unsung because we don't need to think about it. Well, we need to think about it. Very computer mouse shaped. You can click this thing. Extremely cute. Like, just look at it. Come on. Oh my god. Wonderful roll. Wow, wow, wow. Burrowing chinchilla mouse. I love that image so much. I just want to pull up the full image one last time. Look at that. Look at that. But yeah. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you, thank you. This is really good. I can't believe I've made it through 1,000 mammals. It's like both so much, like an unfathomable number of mammals, and like I have so many mammals ahead of me still. Like this is truly a little insane of a project. I think it's good. I think it's good that it's like that. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. A lot of people are live. I'm just baffled by what's going on in Holly's stream. The thumbnail is incredibly enticing. So let's just go to Holly. I want to know what's happening here. Sorry, but you should not need, I could not, you are just here to like ban spam bugs. Do not tell me to drink water or I will kill you, understand? Like, thank you all so much for coming by. I will see you all next time. Thank you, bye everyone!